Hello everyone, we're back here with another video, so welcome back. And on this video, I'm going to talk about why I decided to do this channel in English. Now, here are the reasons why. We're going to touch on a few reasons and that will probably make sense. So, here we go. Why I decided to make this channel in English. First, we have to look at the context. So, first of all, I am an immigrant in Canada, right? I'm originally from Peru, right? But I've been living in Canada for a long time. Now, that will have some weight into my decision because sometimes when you spend a lot of time in one place and this place belongs a part of you, it kind of changes you from who you were before. So, in my case, coming from Peru and also kind of living in different cities in Canada over the years, since I was very young, I kind of course, adopted, the Canadian way of life, the language, and also, the traditions and things that you do in Canada that you kind of stop doing to a large degree, right, from what you were doing back home, right? Parties, events, national days, things like that, start to become memories and you start taking on new traditions and new customs, new way of doing things. So that is one of the reasons that, of course, have kind of led me to do this channel in English. So that's to start. Now, also, this was not easy, right? Because you are torn between two places, between two languages, between two traditions, So it was kind of hard. I do speak Spanish, of course. I even speak French, right? Because I used to live in a French part of the country in Canada. So, having said all that, lately in the last several years, I have been going to school, working in English, so that is what I've become more comfortable with. That was one of the big reasons why as well. Also, where you are going to stay, right? Some people who came from other countries, right? They may decide to relocate and go back to where they were, or maybe even go to another country. So in my case, I was kind of dealing with that, being torn between the decisions. Do I stay in Canada? Do I go back to my home country, right? So in the last few years, I've kind of decided to stay in Canada for the time being, and that's where my kind of residence will be. So that's another reasons why I'm doing this channel in English. Now, also one of the important aspects of this is your audience, right? So who you're trying to reach, who do you want to kind of speak to, right? So being in Canada, of course, I am being kind of surrounded by the news in North America, of course, right? So that is also one of the reasons why if I want to transmit something that's happening in North America and Canada, of course, it is better for me to kind of do that in English as well. And other things is that, as time goes on, you will be able to monetize your channel. You will be able to get sponsorships, right? Deals, being an affiliate on Amazon and all of that. So for the easiness of that kind of setups, I think it's kind of better that I kind of stick with an English speaking channel for my main channel and then see how it goes. Right now, also, like I said earlier, I live in Canada, of course, and it just makes sense to make this channel in English and kind of share things related to my background, right, that will resonate with people who are interested in learning about English kind of content, related content. And I think that will be interesting to see how the response is and go from there. I'm also very grateful that I'm kind of relaunching this channel, right? So I'm looking forward to hear your comments, your suggestions, to see what you want to see on this channel, news, political stuff related, history, things like that, literature, things like that. You see in the back a lot of the books that I have in the back, so those will have to come into play as well, because it is my passion, right? All of these kind of subjects. So in conclusion, that is kind of the main thing. Those are the reasons why I chose to make this channel in English. And well, like I said, give me your suggestions, tell me what you want to see. And well, again, I hope you have a very good year. And of course, to support me, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and also give me your comments to see what you think about it. So again, my name is Caesar, and I'm going to be back with another video very soon. So thank you again, and you take care, and we'll see you next time. All right, we'll see you. Bye-bye.